Welcome to Aligned with Kell Quarrell, the podcast where we talk all things small business. It's a mix of mindset, empowerment, real conversations, and of course, alignment. I'm your host, Kell Quarrell, a businesswoman with close to 20 years of business experience. Get ready for a mix of solo deep dives and inspiring interviews with awesome guests who will share how they have aligned their businesses with the lives they love. Let's dive in to align your business with the life you've always wanted. Welcome to another episode of Aligned with Kell Quarrell. I am Kell, and today is going to be a super short, super punchy solo deep dive episode. And I'm going to be honest, I am actually sitting here in my beautiful little Lumbung villa in Bali on our She Can Adventure Week. And we are currently kind of officially day 2 of week 2 of Adventure Week. And today has been surfing day. So on both weeks of Adventure Week, we go surfing. And interestingly, more often than not, surfing day is the most challenging day, but also the most rewarding day for a lot of the women that join us. And that comes about from many different things. But today's episode is actually going to be talking about what are the things that you would really love to do that you're not doing, be it in life or in business, and to really pause and reflect on why is it that you're choosing not to do those things. And that has come about from me absolutely loving surfing. I'm not a surfer. I surfed officially for the first time, this time last year, here in Bali at our She Can Adventure Week at 45 years of age. And for those of you that may have tried surfing once or twice, you will know it is not an easy thing to master. However, I absolutely loved it last year. I felt just such exhilaration when you actually get to stand up and you can ride a wave, and we're talking tiny little baby waves, but it was just such an incredible experience for me. And after it, I was like, I'm going to go back to the GC. I'm going to go home. I'm going to get more lessons. And this is something that I'm really going to spend time on mastering. And here's the thing, I have not touched a surfboard since. And so 1 year, 12 months down the track, my next surfing was actually last week. Very different experience, very different conditions, very, very challenging, and probably not as exhilarating, but certainly lots and lots of learning. Today, I just had an epic time. Managed to stand up multiple times, felt really confident, felt really, I wouldn't say I felt like a surfer as such, but I really had a great time. And that got me thinking about the things that we don't do in life because they are new, because we're going to start out as a beginner, and perhaps that we are facing some fears. So for me, being out the back of the ocean and feeling like I'm in very deep water and not knowing how to read the ocean has me feeling really uncomfortable. And I know that that is the same for many of the women that join us on our Adventure Week. But overcoming that and learning something new is an incredible experience and something that we can learn so much about ourselves. And it, as I said, it got me thinking, where in life are we holding ourselves back? Where in life are you holding yourself back? Where are you not stepping outside your comfort zone to really bring to life the things that you would love to do? And the one thing that I took away from leaving Adventure Week in May of 2023, thinking that I was going to commit to being better at surfing, having more lessons, really wanting to master it and then not doing it at all made me realize that time passes by regardless. So this time next year, I can be in two very different places. I can be in the same place with my surfing, leaving Bali next week, never touching a surfboard until I come back this time next year. Or I can make a commitment and I can carve out the time and I can prioritize something that really challenges me, but also gives me a really great sense of accomplishment, but also gives me so much joy and fun. My question for you today is, if time is going to pass by anyway, which it is, what is something that you could start or could do more of in your life? I feel like the world we are in right now is wanting immediate results and wanting instant gratification, and that we don't have the patience to be bad at things in the beginning. We don't have the patience, or maybe we don't have the courage to suck at stuff and to do things long enough for us to get better. And I see this also in the business world. I see beautiful women that have incredible business ideas and they sit on them because of limiting beliefs, negative self-talk. They don't think that they know it all, and so they never get started. But imagine if we went into anything that we want to begin to start to learn in life, knowing chances are we're going to suck in the beginning. Imagine if we just were like, we know that's what it's going to be. We've just got to ride it out long enough until we get better, because the time is going to pass anyway. And that could be in any area of your life. That could be in your health and fitness. That could be in your flexibility and mobility. It could be surfing. It could be starting your business. It could be writing the book, writing the course. Whatever it is for you, just take pause and reflect and know that the time is going to pass by anyway. You've got two choices. Do you want to be in the same place that you are now in 3 months' time, 6 months' time, 12 months' time? The other thing is, sometimes there is this ideology or this story we have that we're too old or it's too late. And I was chatting with the beautiful Rich from S Resorts and also Justin, who was our surf teacher today. And I was asking them, when did they start surfing? Now, both of them started surfing when they were 5 years old. Rich is 48, Justin is 35. So they have decades of surfing experience, and it shows. And I could definitely get up in my head and be like, well, at 46 years of age, I'm too old to learn how to do this. I'm too old to ever get good at this. I've left it too late. Or I could not compare myself and lean into the challenge of being better and learning a new skill and only comparing myself to myself, and not tying my surfing into being good, but just loving the process and the joy that you get when you do catch that wave. And when I say wave, I'm like talking like a little blip in the ocean. But that is the thing. Comparison to others and how far along they are in the journey when you are just beginning will never, ever be a positive move. It's always just about, how can I be better than I was yesterday? What is the next thing that I can choose to do to bring the thing that I want to bring to life? And so it has been a day of incredible fun, lots of smiles, lots of laughs, lots of challenges, but also lots of reflection. And I just love that the 10 beautiful women that are joining us here for She Can Adventure Week in our second week have had those moments of being able to do things and see the world through the eyes of a child, to do things just for fun, just for joy, but also on self-reflection, looking at, what is it that I can learn about myself in these adventures and these activities. And so I'm going to challenge you to think about, is there something in your life, in your business, that you've been sitting on, that you haven't been actively pursuing because of limiting beliefs, because of old stories? Is it time to shift the narrative and really understand that the time is going to pass anyway? You have two choices: be in the same place 3 months, 6 months, 12 months time, or be further ahead and on the journey of bringing your dream life to fruition. So, short, punchy, 10-minute episode today. I hope that wherever you are, you have a smile on your face. If it is that you are enjoying Aligned with Kell Quarrell, I would love you to let me know. Send me a DM on Instagram. Of course, head over if you choose and follow the show. Maybe even leave me a 5-star review. I would be forever grateful. But until next time, go forth, be awesome, and have a beautiful day. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Aligned with Kell Quarrell. I hope our conversations have inspired you to be bold in the pursuit of your dreams. If you enjoyed today's episode, I'd be so grateful if you shared it with the business women in your life and took the time to leave a review. Your feedback is like an ice-cold glass of Prosecco, always welcomed and always appreciated. You might even consider giving the show a follow. Until next time, continue to take bold action towards aligning your business with your deepest desires.